Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody guys, let's take a look again on the euro currency. So as we suggested in our weekly report, euro remains under the pressure and few external factors now make impact on the market. So you probably heard about Evergrande, the real estate giant in China that stands at the eve of the default on its bond payment. So this triggers some risk aversion and demand for United States dollar, and makes some pressure on the stocks as well, on the United States market and European market, considering collapse on the DAX index and the S&P. Additionally, you could see some tensions among the former allies concerning the Australian submarine fleet. So you probably heard this, that they have break the contract with France on building big amount of the submarines. So it's makes some tensions among the new alliance of the United Kingdom, United States, and Australia, dominating in China Sea, in Pacific region. So that's also some kind of the political moments that also stands not very positive for general overall environment in the market. And finally, we're coming to the Fed statement, and currently more talking stand about the possible tapering, although we have discussed this already and you know our position that we do not expect something in the September meeting, but still, since we've got strong retail sales that promise to be better than expected gross domestic product, so that's also make market stay in tension. So technically, we do not see something that could change our opinion that euro is ready to go lower. So we've already discussed the situation with hand and shoulders pattern that actually stands in a failure process. So because it has dropped below the harmonic area where the bottom of the right arm should be formed, market has broken major 618 support. Overall action here stands fast. It stands with the acceleration and market is not at a result. All these moments together suggest that downward action should be continued. Besides, if you will take a look at the dollar index, as we said, I already have shown you that market stands in a progress of the three drive pattern, because we have weekly bullish grabber on the dollar index that suggests taking out of this stop. That in turn suggests that three drive might be completed and should be completed. Currently, market keeps harmonic ratios very accurately. So you can see it's 127, and this crossing of the 127, 1618 as it should be. That's why that brings some confidence that this is not the end of the action that we see right now, but some temporal relief. So on intraday charts, we actually talked about two moments. So first one is whether we will get the pullback before reaching the OP, and if we will get it, we could consider the minimum retracement here, take the short position, but unfortunately you can see that we haven't got it. So market has collapsed directly to the OP target. With this OP you can see that the CD leg stands faster than AB, and it's increased chances that market sooner rather than later but proceed to the XOP, which is actually agrees with our major destination point of 116.20. It's probably the free drive pattern on the dollar index and reaching of this XOP, reaching major daily OP, will be at the same moment. So currently, as it should be, market stands in a tactical, minor technical response to the target. So OP has been hit. Here we stand with the upward pullback. And this pullback, again, we could consider for taking the short position. So, for instance, on the hourly chart, we're using usually the harmonic swings pullbacks, and the market holds very often, and accurately. So, if to the COP, that was approximately 50% pullback. On the OP, the pullback might be a bit stronger. So let's consider a couple of the harmonic swings. It means that market could reach the 618 level for the most pressing drop, and take a look. That agrees with previous lows. So if it's really reaction on the OP will be a bit stronger than the COP, which is logical to suggest that maybe we could get two harmonic swings. So that's actually what we could keep an eye on. Euro currency currently, I do not see any signs that situation is changing and market is breaking this bearish tendency, is preparing for reversal. The one thing that we could discuss may be the alternative scenario of the downward drop. So, for example, if somehow it will happen that market will form here a bullish reversal swing, for example, if it will taken out with this top and forming a bit greater upward bounce, currently I think that chance is very small for that. But in this case, here we could get not the direct breakout of the bottom, but market could form here, for example, a kind of the butterfly. So in this case, of the deeper retracement might be starting with the right wing. So that could be the left wing, and that could be the right wing with the following drop. So the downside drop will be in the way of the butterfly, this failure of the previous head and shoulders, but not with the direct collapse. Currently, we do not see yet the signs that it might happen, but just keep in mind that if even market will start to show a bit deeper retracement, it doesn't mean yet that we will not get the breakout of this loss. It could mean that we will get it just in a bit another shape of the price. I'm talking about the butterfly here just because we are dealing with the dollar index, and in the dollar index very often the free drive pattern takes the shape of the butterfly. So as you can see here, the first drive, actually the butterfly. And free drives very often consist of multiple butterflies. So here is again, it might be also with a bit deeper retracement, it might be another butterfly. Just keep in mind that this could happen and act accordingly. So, but currently at this moment, on the intraday charts here, there's no signs yet for a very deep retracement, some acceleration. So currently it seems that 1755 could be reached, but no signs yet that market is going higher. So just keep in mind this and be prepared to possible this action, depending on what you prefer to do here on the market. So obviously we're talking about the short positions, and the first one, as I said, around 1755. But if somehow the butterfly starts to form, we will have to change our short-term view and wait for starting of the right wing to take the short position again. That's actually what we have on the euro currency, so let's keep watching. This week's promised to be very interesting.